19, abdominal pains and vomiting, partly from drinking domestic bleach. This is Mr. Collins, Katie's father.
I don't know how she could have done it. I thought about putting a lock on that cupboard, but she knows bleach is dangerous.
Do you know how much you drank, Katie?
I don't know. I think it was half full, but it's empty now.
Some spilled on the floor.
Tess, could you,
Could you wait here, please? We'll let you know as soon as there's any news.
Okay, 1 minute CPR.
Can you shuffle across for me? That's it. Well done, good girl. Thanks, guys. She's been vomiting, so hopefully she's brought most of it up. How are you feeling, Katie?
Sick.
And does it hurt to talk? Just nod if it does.
On BBC One.
Inside your mouth. Can you just open wide, stick your tongue out for me? That's it. Right, we've got some slight erythema and ulceration of the mouth and pharynx here. Right, can we get some bloods, FBC, U's and E's, glucose, paracetamol and a salicylate just in case. I doubt she's swallowed more than a couple of mils, so let's keep her drinking and we'll take a chest x-ray.
Why would she drink bleach on purpose?
I have no idea, but we'll admit her as a DSH case and hopefully Abs will come up with an answer when he does his psych evaluation. Don't worry, Katie, you're going to be fine.
What about my baby?
No, I definitely would have remembered if a naked man had been brought in. But don't worry, I will be sure to look out for one now. Okay then. Yeah, bye.
Naked man?
Yes, a bloke appears to have lost one.
And we haven't got him.
No. Wish a naked man would come in there, that would make my day. I wish £1 million would fall down from the sky.
What happened?
Rat bite.
Where?
Is there a male nurse around?
Oh, there. Well, don't worry, I've seen it all before. One way or another. I've just had some bloke on the phone for you.
Is there somewhere I can ring my fiancée? I haven't got my mobile on me.
There's a public phone just through there, but I'll take a look at your first aid.
Hey.
Hey,
Where were you last night?
BBC One.
I was at.
Where?
I was at church.
Oh, right. What made you go there?
Well, I asked for God's help in the courtyard and he answered. How could I give up on him after that?
Good. Well, I'm glad you got that part of your life back.
Yeah, me too.
Is it going to make you change your mind about leaving?
No, Finn, the reasons for leaving are still there, though. You know, I need to heal, and this job just doesn't give me the time and space to do that. Every day I'm bringing in smashed up, broken people to be mended, and all the while I'm feeling on the inside like they look on the outside. Yeah, I have to get away if I want to mend myself.
Everyone's going to try and talk you out of it.
Yeah, I know, which is why I don't want anyone knowing. I just want to work out my notice and then leave.
BBC One.
You can come in now, Mr. Collins.
How are you feeling, Katie?
Sick, Dad.
It's okay now, love. Everything's going to be all right.
The blood tests are fine, so there shouldn't be any long-term damage. She obviously hasn't swallowed too much, so most of the damage is just to her mouth.
So she'll be all right?
Yeah, we are going to keep her in overnight for observation, and we're also going to run a psychiatric evaluation.
Psychiatric?
Yeah.
What for?
Well, it's just standard procedure in a potential self-harm case.
But it was an accident, surely.
Well, that's what we hope to find out, yeah.
Katie's got no reason to. You didn't do it on purpose, did you, Katie? Katie?
She needs to rest, Mr. Collins.
But we need to sort this out.
And we will, Mr. Collins, but for now let's just focus on the fact that Katie is fine. Oh, and the baby shouldn't have suffered any damage either.
Baby? What baby?
So the policeman reckoned that it was a stag night joke gone wrong?
Or gone right, depending on how you look at it.
Well, how are you looking at it?
As a former best man of some stand-in in the best man fraternity,
Abs, will you do me a favour? If I'm ever about to marry one of your friends, you shoot me.
Hi, Laura. Do you think Simon's new bird would be the one to get him down the altar?
Really couldn't say.
No, I bet you couldn't.
Any idea who scratched my photo out on the board? Did I? It's probably just some bored patient. It's behind the glass.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
And why hasn't anyone taken it down? Oh, because nobody told me to.
Well, I am, now. Today.
You okay? Have you seen what someone did to my picture? Is that still up? Don't worry about it. It's just someone's idea of a joke. Apparently, I'm the only one not amused. Why are you still here? You're working another double shift.
Yeah, well, it gets me out of the flat, which is a good thing at the minute. And the extra money gives me the illusion of a decent wage.
How's Nicole coping with you working every hour?
I'm doing it to try and make things better for her.
You're not overdoing it.
I'm not, thank you.
Take it I'm not the only person to dole out that piece of advice today.
Are you just the first not to add in your condition?
I'm getting sick of it.
Adam and Julie want me to stop work altogether, and Tess is clucking round me like an old hen. I'm just sick of people telling me to slow down.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
He's the one who's overdoing it.
Please be true.
How can my little girl be pregnant?
Not so little, Mr. Collins.
No. It's like I was too late putting a stop to it. She's been seeing this boy, David.
And you didn't approve?
No. I didn't see any harm in it at first. He's only 16. Then last night they come and tell me they've been having sex.
Did that surprise you?
Of course it did. I didn't even know Katie knew about sex. I thought about having a word with her, but kept avoiding it.
What about Katie's mother?
She died when Katie was 3. Just been the two of us ever since. Times like this when I miss her most. She'd have been able to handle this much better than me. I haven't talked to Katie about sex too.
Do you think David knows about the baby?
Doesn't matter if he does. Sent him away with a flea in his ear last night, and now I know what he's done. I won't be letting him anywhere near Katie again.
I think the most important question now is how you're going to help Katie deal with this.
That's not a question. I know how we'll deal with it. She'll have an abortion.
Maybe you ought to wait a while before you make a decision like that.
Being a 19-year-old single parent is difficult enough as it is. For Katie, it's impossible.
It's not impossible, Mr. Collins. A lot of people with Down syndrome are very...
I know better than anybody what Katie can do. What if this baby has Downs too? I'm too old to go through all that again.
Katie would still be the child's mother. And she could give the child a lot of love.
She'd love it, all right. She'd love it to bits. But there's more to being a mother than just love. There's feeding, changing, knowing what to do when it cries, when it's sick.
You might be surprised, Mr. Collins. And you seem to have overlooked one thing. What if Katie doesn't want an abortion? Hey, hi. What have we got, Claire?
A rat bite.
Okay, where? Oh. How'd you manage that then?
My mate stripped me and tied me up in the woods.
Stag right. Well, let's take a look at you, Mr. Salter.
Aren't there any men working here?
Some, but we drug them and keep them locked up in the basement.
Go on then. Have a rummage.
Ooh. Nasty. Are you in a lot of pain?
You can only imagine.
Well, it's not as bad as it looks. We'll get the wound cleaned and dressed, and we'll start you on a course of antibiotics. Are you up to date in your tetanus cover?
I will be out in time for the wedding, won't I?
You'll be out in time for lunch.
Oh, great. Thanks.
However, since you'll be on a course of antibiotics, you will have to toast your bride-to-be with orange juice. Claire, clean them up.
Your GP should remove those in 4 or 5 days, all right?
Ain't no particular sign of more compatible with, just want your extra time and your... Yes!
The other one of his I really like is Get Off. I can never quite remember all the words.
What are you writing?
It's a birthday card for Mandy.
Mandy's not our mum.
So?
What's it? It was nowhere near you, liar. Give us a go. No, you're crashing.
Oh, don't worry about it, Jason. He never lets me fly it either.
What's the point in dragging me out here if you want me to fly it? So you can watch The Expert. And I didn't drag you out here. Dad and Mandy made you come. Well, I didn't just come to watch you.
The excitement does pale after a while.
Come on, give us a go! Hey, get off, it's mine!
Get off, it's mine! Oh, you lasted a whole 20 minutes without fighting this time. A new record. I'm off to feed the ducks.
There aren't any ducks.
Haven't got any bread. Scott, will you just here?
Hey, get off!
Crying out loud, give him a go! Or tell Dad!
Becky! 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 Look at all the blood. Becky, you alright? What should we do? Gotta call an ambulance. Hurry up! I'm trying! Becky, can you hear us? Becky!
Hi, can I help?
I need to see a doctor.
Okay, I'll get you through as soon as possible. I've got to take some details. Your name?
Sandra Lee.
Occupation?
Model.
Oh, really? I've done a bit of modelling myself. I was Miss Holby 1995. That's me. Lord Lichfield took that.
Look, do you think you could hurry up and sign me in or whatever it is you're doing? I've got a serious problem here.
Yeah, sorry. What's wrong?
One of my implants has leaked. It could be dangerous.
Right, well, if you take a seat, the triage nurse will see you as soon as possible. Oh, Claire, do you know where Nick has been the past week? She's still got that topper letter and I want it back.
She's been off.
I know that. Doing what?
I'm not sure.
When's she due back?
Today, actually.
Is she up to it?
Well, she seems to think so.
Glad she's got over it so quickly.
Got over what?
Nothing.
Is there something going on that I should know about?
Just leave it, Bex.
Tess, have you asked Abs for that psychiatric evaluation on Katie Collins?
Yeah, you get to as soon as there's a spare minute.
How's the father? Has he got over the shock yet?
It'll take a while. He's having trouble accepting the fact that his 9-year-old daughter could actually have sex.
I think that's true of all fathers when they first find out their little girl's done the deed, isn't it?
I get the feeling he's thinking it would never happen. He wants her to have an abortion.
Well, he might have a point.
You're not serious.
I'm just thinking practically. She's going to need all kinds of help looking after it, and that's if the baby survives at all.
Katie's child has the right to live like anyone else's.
Right to life isn't the point here. We're talking about the quality of life.
Well, isn't love the most important thing? If they've got that, then they can have a good quality of life.
Don't be naive, Rox. Well, anyway, love isn't guaranteed, is it?
Well, I can't imagine any mother not loving her child, no matter what was wrong with it.
Well, not everyone would agree with you. Some people think that all Downs women should have a contraceptive injection just to spare them.
Yeah, but weren't those people all hanged out to the Nuremberg trials?
Tess, before you start fighting for Katie's rights, maybe you should ask her what she wants.
What do you mean?
Only that there's a fair chance that she took that bleach on purpose. Maybe it wasn't herself she was trying to harm.
Right, stop. What's all this about?
What's what about?
Today, Matthew, I am going to be incredibly annoying.
I just find that a few happy, upbeat songs brighten my day.
Ah, this is because of what I said to you last night, wasn't it?
Remind me.
When I was looking through your CD collection and pronounced your taste in music rather dull.
A morass of turgid morbidity were your actual words.
Well, I had had a few glasses of wine.
Abs, are you going to see Katie Collins or what?
Yeah, just got to finish with the patient, all right?
But it's true, your stuff is depressing.
What? Depressing? Have you actually listened to that CD that I made you? Huh?
No, but it's in the car and I will listen to it.
When?
I will play it when I feel the road rage coming on to see if its soporific effects will calm me down.
I believe in miracles. Way from your sexy baby, sexy girl.
I love you too. Bye. Bye. I need help. I need help.
I thought you'd been seen.
It's not that. It's my honeymoon. What am I supposed to do?
Isn't this a conversation for your dad?
Not that, it's... She's gonna expect, you know, a good night. How am I supposed to do that when the rats got there first? This isn't funny. I could have caught some horrible disease from that rat bite.
Yeah, listen, the doctor will look after you, all right?
Abs, we have a call coming in. Child with a head injury. Care to join us?
What, we got a choice now?
No, mate, just being polite. So how's Junior, Roxy? Still playing David Beckham with your insides?
He's been kicking me all day today. I have to keep telling him he's in for another 10 weeks before he's out on parole.
My mate Dan just had his first. He's 6'3" and covered in tattoos, but he cried more than a baby when he was born.
No, I know the feeling.
Oh, he knows we're talking about him.
Hey, can I, You know, I've treated scores of pregnant women. The feeling never gets any less special.
This is Becky Eastwood. She's 13. She's got head and face trauma with a possible KO. Her GCS is 14.
What happened? Hit by a plane. What?
This is Jason O'Donnell. 15, got a cut above his right eye.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, Piper. My kind of plane. First thing they taught me was not to crash the darn thing. Okay. Roxy, you gonna take care of this young man, please?
I want to stay with Becky. So do I.
Stay with the nurse, lads.
It's all right. There's nothing we can do in here. I need to get that eye seen to.
Oh, it's nothing.
It's not nothing. It needs stitches. Come on. How did it happen?
Can you hear me, Becky?
Yes.
Do you know where you are, sweetheart?
Hospital.
That's right, my darling. But not just any hospital. This is the best hospital in the world. And I am the best and most handsome doctor. And this not quite so good-looking chap is an adequate nurse, so you are in good hands.
Where's Scott and Jason?
Waiting outside for you.
I need a C-spine X-ray and then some fresh dressing on those wounds, okay?
Right, if you write up some analgesia, I'll get it cleaned up.
35, St Anne's Crescent.
Right, Jason O'Donnell.
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, I can get his parents on the same number.
Oh, yeah, his mum. Look, can I go see him now?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Can you take this lad to the treatment room, please?
Thanks. Where's Becky?
Dr. Brody's taking care of her.
Dad and Mandy are coming. They're gonna go ballistic. That's typical of you. Becky could be dying, and all you care about is Dad getting mad at you. I care about Becky. Tony's gonna blame me. That's because it's your fault.
Hey! Hospital, sick people. No shouting. I'm surprised at you two. Your sister's very ill and you're squabbling like a pair of 6-year-olds. It's pathetic.
She's my sister, not his.
I thought you were a family.
Mum and Tony are married.
That doesn't mean you're not a family.
He doesn't want to be with us.
He sure doesn't want me. Me and my mum are better off on our own.
Oh, yeah. You were much better off in your council flat.
Sit down! You don't know how lucky you are to have a family. Why don't you try and think about that? Right, you're done. Now, if you'd just like to go and sit quietly in reception and wait for your parents. Nikki, I want to sort this out.
There wouldn't be anything to sort out if you hadn't told Jim about the abortion.
I've already said I'm sorry.
What use is sorry? He won't even talk to me now because of you.
I thought I was doing the right thing. Look, I'm not saying you don't have a right to be angry, but I just can't stand the tension in the house. It's starting to get to Nicole.
Oh, great. So now I'm upsetting Nicole as well, so you're using her to get to me?
That's not what I'm saying. I just don't want to lose our friendship. It's a bit late for that. Why, you forgave Claire?
Well, maybe that was a mistake. I don't think I should be friends with people I can't trust.
Please, Nikki.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Hi, Miss Lee. My name's Dr. Kaminsky.
Oh, thank God. What's going to happen to me?
Let's make sure we know exactly what the problem is. What makes you think that your implant has ruptured?
Well, it shrunk. The right one's half the size of the left one.
Okay. How long have you had them?
Oh, 6 years now.
Yeah, ruptures aren't uncommon in implants of that age. What type are they?
Saline.
Well, we'll send you off for an ultrasound of your breast just to confirm that it is a rupture, then we'll take it from there, all right?
Okay.
Are you right? I'm just tired. Before you say anything, I'm not overdoing it.
Well, because you've been on for over 12 hours.
Yeah, well, it'll soon be home time then, won't it?
You've been crying?
Yeah, I get that way when I lose a friend. Tried to make it up, but she just threw it back in my face. Our friendship's over, apparently.
I'm sure she didn't mean it.
I'm sure she did.
Nikki's your best friend. She's your birthing partner.
Yeah, well, doesn't mean she has to forgive me. Dad.
You okay?
Yeah.
What happened to your head?
Where's Becky?
They took her into a room down there.
Hi. I just brought my daughter in, Rebecca Eastwood.
Oh, yeah. Take a seat. I'll get someone to come and talk to you.
When will that be?
As soon as they can. Take a seat.
What happened?
It was the plane. It went out of control. It hit her.
What? You hit her with a plane? What are you playing at?
Nothing. I had it under control, and then Jason tried to grab it off me.
It was an accident.
An accident you caused?
Scott wouldn't let me have a go, so I grabbed the controller and...
Wouldn't wait your turn, in other words.
What did they say about Becky?
They'll see us as soon as they can.
The nurse said she'd be okay.
Well, let's hope so.
Don't you dare sing.
Woohoo! I got me a man named Dr. Feelgood.
Do you want this all over you?
I'd rather have you all over me. Don't. Well, complaints at this early stage?
Well, someone might come in.
They won't. I have a pair of trained killer leopards guarding the door.
I thought it was you doing all that growling.
Good God Almighty, the man sure make me feel real good.
Harry!
All right.
How did you get past the leopards?
What?
Ignore him. Harry, would you like a cup of coffee?
No, I think I can manage, thank you. Do you think at least one of you could step outside and attend to some patients? For some reason, when they come to hospitals, they expect to see doctors.
I'm on it.
Me too.
Mr. Eastwood?
Mr. Trousers.
Oh, yeah, of course. Mr. Eastwood. Hello. I'm Dr. Brody. I've been treating Becky.
Okay, how is she? Can I see her?
Sure. Can we talk in private first, though?
Yeah.
You'd follow me?
You wait out here.
She has deep lacerations on her scalp and around her left eye. She has a small skull fracture and also a fracture to her cheekbone. But at this stage, she is stable, and none of her injuries are life-threatening. Okay? So what we're doing is cleaning up those lacerations on her scalp. What concerns me is the damage to the left eye.
What do you mean by damage? Could she lose her sight?
It's a possibility. But we'll know a whole lot more once Becky's been seen by the eye specialist.
You said she had a skull fracture. Could there be damage to her brain?
There is no reason to believe there will be any long-term effects.
So when can I see her?
As soon as the ophthalmic surgeon has dealt with her. And in the meantime, please, try not to worry.
Try not to worry. But he says that to everybody.
Probably. I expect it's because they don't want people to worry. And I expect that everyone does.
Typical Jason.
Must you?
What?
Blame my son.
Mr. Collins. Hello, I'm John Denham, mental health nurse. I want to ask Katie a few questions.
Doctor said somebody'd be around to see her.
Thank you. Hi, Katie. How are you feeling?
Sick.
I bet you are. Is it okay if I ask you a few questions? Thanks. It's very important we know why you drank the bleach. The liquid in the blue bottle made you sick. Do you understand? Can you tell me why you drank it?
It's all right, Katie. You can tell him. Nobody's going to get mad at you if you made a mistake.
Did you know it was dangerous to drink it?
So, why did you drink it, Katie?
Because of you.
What are you talking about, Katie?
You shouted at me.
I know I got a bit upset, but that's no reason for you to do something like this.
You called me stupid.
I didn't mean that. I was just upset. Katie's really sensitive about being called stupid. She tries so hard to get things right, and she hears it from her own father. I'm sorry, Katie.
Is that why you drank the bleach, Katie? Because your dad called you stupid?
Look, after I sent that David boy away, I started lecturing her on the dangers of sex. I told her how she could get all sorts of diseases, that if she got pregnant it would ruin her entire life because the baby would probably die before it was born, and even if it lived, she'd never be allowed to keep it. I always said you could talk to me about anything. Then when it really matters, I let you down.
Go away.
Katie.
I think we should give her a bit of space, all right? Mr. Collins?
So how's things going between you and Finn?
Hasn't he told you?
No, we don't talk much now. We're living together. I think we're turning into my parents.
Well, me and Finn have a long way to go before we get back anything of what we had. I'm not even sure that he wants to get it back.
He does. He really misses you.
I thought he said he didn't tell you anything.
He talks in his sleep. Seriously. No, he still loves you, you know. Give him half a chance, he'd prove it to you. Ooh.
Watch it!
Well, you want to be careful, mate. It's an emergency department. You know, it's not a playground.
I wasn't playing.
Yes, you were.
I was trying to fix it.
And you wonder why I didn't let you have a go.
I was fixing
Well, you broke it in the first place.
That was an accident.
That was an accident. What's that? Phrase of the day.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Stop it, Bobby, just stop
You
it.
see what this little lout just did?
Don't you call him that?
Yeah. Let's all just calm down, okay? Yeah? I mean, if you want to continue this conversation without the violence, we can go into this private room here.
No, that's okay. Sorry. Won't happen again.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just...
It's my plane.
Hi guys, this is David Hibbert, 16. Yesterday he complained of a headache and dizziness. Today he's disorientated and vomiting. His GCS was 13, it's now 11. This is his mother, Mrs. Hibbert.
David, can you hear me? How did he get this black eye?
I don't know, he came home with it last night. I asked him, but he couldn't tell me any more. I don't understand it. He said he'd been in a fight, but then when I asked him, he couldn't tell me any more. He went to bed, and then when I went in this morning, he was like this.
And apart from the black eye, any other injuries that you're aware of?
No, none.
Fine, thank you. Right, I'll make his GCS 10. Right, we need to set up for an RSI. Need to tube for a scan.
David!
Get back to bed, please, Katie.
And who is this?
What's wrong with David?
This is your David.
What's she doing here? What's happening with David?
Mr. Harper's treating David, Mrs. Hibbert. Katie's here about something else.
What's wrong with him?
It's nothing to do with you.
He's my friend.
He's not your friend. He doesn't need to be friends with you. Why don't you just leave him alone? Go on, go away.
Mrs. Hibbert, please. Come on, Katie.
Right, he's got a scalp hematoma and a hematympanum.
What about David?
Let the doctor look after him now.
He's had a significant head injury. It's a scalp-based fracture. We need that CT urgently, please.
Hey, Finn, I'm glad I caught you.
Didn't know you were chasing me. Sorry. What's up?
Hey, Nick. What's your cuppa?
Yeah, please.
Right. I just wanted to let you know that I've decided to stop drinking.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I know I've said that before, but I mean it this time. I'm going to Alcoholics Anonymous.
When did you start that?
First meeting's tonight.
Oh, that's great comfort. And it's the best thing you could have done.
Why am I so scared?
Oh, that's natural. Look, I tell you what. Why don't I pick you up after your shift and drive you there?
Oh, you just want to make sure I go through with it, though, innit?
No, I want to help you find the strength to go through with it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Hey, how'd it go?
Thought you were going for a coffee.
Oh, it's a ruse.
Where's Nikki?
Oh, she's gone for coffee. She wasn't in on the ruse.
Listen, mate, thank you for creating the space so we can talk, yeah? I really appreciate it.
That's okay. I'll do something to get you off my couch, ain't I?
Hey, listen, mate, if it's a problem...
I'm just kidding. I'm trying to help. So, did you get through to her?
Well, someone must have. I just hope that she'll go through it.
The ophthalmic surgeon's confident Becky will suffer no permanent loss of vision. What we can see are superficial cuts and bruises, and they, of course, will heal over time.
Oh, thank God.
Indeed. Now, we are going to need to keep her overnight for observation, but I'm sure you'd like to see her before she goes up to the ward.
Thank you. Hello, darling.
Hello, Mandy.
I'm really sorry, Becky.
So you should be.
I don't think it's just Jason who's at fault.
Mandy, he's been nothing but trouble since you moved in.
It's only been 6 months. He needs time to adjust.
So do we all. Why should he have special treatment? He seems to think he doesn't have to bother to try and be part of the family.
Well, Scott has hardly gone out of his way to make him welcome. Maybe if he wasn't so spoilt, he might have learned to share things instead of flaunting them.
We've given Jason everything, and he's shown no gratitude whatsoever.
Gratitude? What's he got to be grateful for?
How about a roof over his head? Food and clothes, a good school.
The same things I've got to be grateful for, in other words.
No, that's not what I meant. But if he could just try and be a little more like Scott, then maybe...
Oh, here we go again.
What do you mean?
Telling me how great your kids are. Meaning Jason isn't. How's he supposed to compete with a perfect son?
No one's asking him to. But if he just took responsibility like Scott, instead of just fighting every time he doesn't get his own way, then maybe accidents like this wouldn't happen.
You reckon I did it on purpose, don't you?
I can't believe you even thought it.
Dad! No, that's not what I thought. I've just been worried about Becky, that's all.
It's not just that, though, is it? Even before we knew what had happened, you were blaming Jason. You wouldn't think it of Scott, not for a minute.
Scott is my son. You cannot expect me to feel about Jason the same way.
Isn't that how it's supposed to be, Tony? Isn't that what you promised me?
It will be like that, but it takes time.
How much time? A year? 10? If you can't treat Jason the same as your own children, then maybe we should just go.
What?
No.
Mandy!
Mum.
Mandy!
Nice one, Dad.
She's in here.
Hello, love. I can't tell you how sorry I am for shouting at you. I'd no idea it would make you... You must know it's only because I love you so much that I got like that. I was worried about you. I wanted to make you see. Nurse told me David's here. I'm sure it's nothing.
It's your fault.
What do you mean?
You hit him.
No, Katie. I just gave him a clip round the ear. If there's anything wrong with him, it's nothing to do with me.
You should not have hit him.
I did it for you. To protect you.
David's my friend.
He's not your friend. He just wants you for one. It's his fault all this has happened. It's his fault you're pregnant.
It's not his fault. He didn't make me. I did because I wanted to.
Where are you going?
See David.
Hibbert, we're taking David out for a CT scan.
CT.
It's a way of getting a picture of his brain. It's a bit like an X-ray.
What's wrong with him?
Well, we think he may have burst a blood vessel, a sort of brain hemorrhage. We'll let you know as soon as there's any news.
Right, Sandy, you're absolutely right. Your implant has indeed ruptured.
Where did it all go?
Well, the saline will have been absorbed into your body.
Is it dangerous?
No, it's just sterile saltwater harms.
So, what happens now?
Well, that implant will need removing and replacing. That's assuming that you want another replacement.
Yeah.
And the other one will be replaced at the same time.
Well, how long will that take?
I'd suggest that you contact your surgeon directly, and we'll notify your GP of what we've diagnosed.
Well, can't you do it for me now?
I'm afraid breast implants aren't considered emergencies.
But I'm lopsided. I can't work while they're like this. These are worth more than the rest of me put together.
Sorry, there's nothing I can do. And I better warn you that you will have to pay for the replacement yourself.
What? How am I supposed to afford new ones? I've only just finished paying off the loan I took out to pay for the first lot. I never realised the things only lasted a few years.
I do understand, but unfortunately, the NHS will only pay for cosmetic surgery in cases of severe disfigurement.
Well, what's this if it's not disfigured?
I understand that it must be very distressing, but...
You know, the NHS wastes money left, right and centre, and it dishes out money for all sorts of rubbish. If I were a junkie, I bet you'd dish out the methadone like chocolates at the ambassador's ball, so why can't I have my implants?
I'm sure that's not true, is it?
This is my business. I hardly got work from one month to the next until I got my breast done, and now I'm never without a job lined up. I'm nothing without these.
Well, for what it's worth, in my experience, most women have a lot more going for them than just their breasts. Okay, well, we're done here, so you're free to go. As I say, we'll contact your GP.
Well, why don't we both talk to Nikki tonight, you know, get this thing sorted out?
She won't listen.
Talking about me again?
We weren't.
Yeah, right. And if you're going to start telling me that I should forgive her, then forget it.
I can't forget it, Nikki. You two are good friends.
We were.
Please, Nikki. Nikki, you can't let a stupid thing like this come in between you both.
Oh, so it's stupid, is it? Roxy, I trusted you with my biggest secret.
We have to sort it out. We live together.
Yeah, well, I've been thinking about that, and I'm going to move out.
What? You can't.
Yeah, I can, and I am. What have I got to stay for? Two so-called friends who betrayed me.
I'm sorry.
What for?
I don't know, but whenever you're upset, it usually means it's got something to do with me.
Not this time.
You were serious, were you? About leaving Tony?
It might be for the best. You and Scott can't get on.
We're okay. Okay, we're not okay, but we're not worth you and Tony splitting up over.
Thought you'd be pleased.
Not if it makes you unhappy.
It's not just you and Scott, though, is it? How can my relationship with Tony survive if I keep on having to defend you from him and take your side against his?
You don't need to take my side, ma'am.
I do when he's in the wrong, which is more often than he admits. I love Tony, but you're my son. Nothing's more important than that.
I don't mean to be so much trouble. I'm just not used to having to do what somebody else says.
You do what I say?
Yeah, sort of. But it's different with Tony. It's like I feel he hasn't got the right. I'm used to being the man of the house.
My little man.
Get off. I mean it when I say I'll try harder, with Scott and Tony. I don't want you to break up because of me.
If only it were that simple.
Andy! Oh, Mandy, wait! Wait!
Come back inside, please.
I don't think we've got anything to say, Tony.
We do. We have a lot of things we need to say.
Well, maybe we should do it later. Becky doesn't need us fighting by a bed.
It was Becky who sent me out after you. She's in a real state. She's worried we're going to split up. I couldn't honestly tell her we weren't. She's scared. So am I.
Let's go and talk to her.
So you do go home sometimes?
Yeah. Even super nurse needs a break now and again.
Yeah, we'll make sure she gets one.
Yeah.
Bye.
I can't find her, Mr. Collins. Have you any idea why she ran off?
She was still upset over everything.
Sorry to interrupt. Police are here. I want to speak to you, Mr. Collins.
Me? What for?
I called them.
Why, Katie?
You hurt David.
I only hit him once. There's no need for the police.
He's very ill, Mr. Collins. And even if he wasn't, you still hit a young boy.
I was angry. I just wanted to warn him off. I didn't mean for him to. Well, how could I know?
I'm not the person you need to tell.
No. I did it for you, Katie. To protect you. To keep you safe. That's a father's job.
I thought you'd gone home.
To be honest, Becky, I wasn't sure if I had a home to go to.
What? Your home is with us. Dad, tell her.
She's right. Your home is with us.
And Jason?
Both of you. I'm sorry.
What for?
Everything you said I need to be sorry for. Everything I need to be sorry for to make you stay.
You don't need to be sorry. You need to change.
I will. At least I'll try to. I'm not fair on Jason. I don't treat him as I do my own children. Even Scotty told me that. And I thought he'd just slot into place, be another Scott. But he didn't. He challenges me, he fights me.
It's to be expected. He's not used to having a father figure.
Well, maybe we can change that. But you're going to have to meet me halfway, Jason. If I'm going to treat you like a son, then that includes telling you what to do sometimes. You can't just have a free rein.
Did you mean it when you said you'd make an effort?
Of course. Scott has to as well.
So, are we still a family?
I think so.
I'm going to try and help you. You'll take your seatbelt off. All right. Okay, I want you to swing your legs over to me. Oh, tell me where it hurts.
It's the baby. I think it's coming.
Don't be silly. It's way too early.
Yeah, we're trying to get the baby now.
All right, come on. Let's try not to panic.
I've got to pick up my car.
You're not going to be picking anybody up.
Mate,
I need you to call me an ambulance, okay? I need you to tell them that it's a birth and that it's early.
10 weeks.
10 weeks? Okay. All right, everything's going to be okay. You're going to have to hold on for me, okay? Please.
What's going to happen to Dad?
The police are talking to him. Katie, David is very ill. And your father has admitted to hitting him yesterday. This could be serious.
I had to tell. Dad always said I had to tell if I saw someone do something wrong.
Of course he did. But I need to know you understand how serious this is. He could go to prison for what he did. I think we need to talk about you and your baby.
I want to keep it.
Let's go somewhere private and talk about it. Katie, you need to know that the pregnancy could be very difficult.
I want my baby.
Okay. Then you need to think about how you're going to take care of it. Especially since your dad might not be around to help.
I look after it.
I know that's what you want. But there are other choices. You could have the baby and have it adopted.
It's my baby, and I'll take care of it.
Well, there'll be someone to help you decide what's best. I'll call social services and I'll send someone to talk with you, okay?
Can I go see David now?
I think he's staying with the doctors.
It'll be alright.
I don't know yet, Katie. He's very, very sick, and he might not get better. Does David's mother know about the baby?
No, I don't want to tell her.
Why not?
She doesn't like me.
She's upset about David.
She doesn't like me. That means she won't like my baby.
I'm sure she will. It's her grandchild.
What if it's like me?
Does your dad love you?
Yeah.
Then I'm sure Mrs. Hibbert will love her grandchild.
I hope it's like me.
Ambulance will be here soon, mate, yeah?
Not soon enough.
Are you sure?
You've done it before, though, haven't you?
Yeah. Once.
What? God.
It's okay, everything's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I want you to bring your legs towards me and put them across the seat and put your bum on here, that's it. I'm just going to take these off, yeah? Okay, this one. And I want you to put one leg sort of here and one leg here. You ready? Okay, I think we're ready.
Don't leave me.
I'm not going anywhere, okay? Everything's going to be fine, you hear?
So I phone Adam and Julie.
They're supposed to be here. It's not important, right? Yes, it is. They've got to be here. It's their baby. All right, will you tell me where your phone is? It's in the back. Come on, back. Where's your bag? Oh, no! Roxy, will you listen to me, right? There really isn't time. We're just going to have to call them when we get to the hospital. Okay, I want you to breathe.
Hey!
You're not going to believe this.
What?
Someone's keyed my car.
Oh, no.
There are massive scratches all the way down the side.
It's probably some idiot kids.
So why pick my car out of all the ones in the car park? It's not the flashiest one there. And then there's this business about my photo and reception being defaced. No, this is personal.
Hey, come on. Don't worry. Don't worry. We better be.
Oh, look what you've done.
Well, I thought it might be nice to have a romantic candlelit dinner for two.
Maybe that's beautiful, but I really don't feel like a romantic dinner for two. Sorry.
All right, well, in that case, maybe we should just cut straight to dessert.
Okay, he's coming. He's coming. Okay, on your next contraction, Roxy, I really need you to push, all right? Okay? You ready? Okay? Push! 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 Okay, you can see the head. I've got the head. Oh, please! Okay. This is the last time you're going to have to do it, babe, I promise. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, push! Oh! He's coming. He's coming. Yes. Okay. I did it. I did it. Okay. Okay. Why is he crying? What's wrong? He's okay. He's okay. Oh. Congratulations, Roxy. We got a boy. He's a boy. Is he okay? He's really small, but he's breathing. Let's see him. Please don't. Why, Roxy? Look at him. He's beautiful. He's not mine. Just hold him, Nick. Okay. You did really well. Really well.
Mrs. Ibbotts, there's nothing more that we can do down here. The CT scan shows an extradural hematoma and subarachnoid blood. That means he's got some bleeding into the brain. He's going to have to go up to theatre to have it treated. We're waiting for the neurosurgical team now.
How's David?
I don't know.
You won't die, really?
I don't know.
Well, here I am.
How are you feeling?
Petrified.
You'll be fine. You want me to come in with you?
No thanks. I need to do this by myself.
Okay. Well, I'll wait.
You don't have to do that.
Well, I want to.
But I don't even know how long I'll be, though.
It doesn't matter. I'm prepared to wait for you as long as it takes.
It's a shame they didn't arrive 10 minutes earlier. Save you the indignity of being born in the middle of the street in the hands of a shaky technician, eh?
There couldn't have been a better pair of hands waiting for him.
What are you going to call him?
It's not up to me.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
It's all right. I knew what I was getting into. I've got to phone Adam and Julie. They were supposed to be here. They were going to take him away. I didn't want to see him.
Well, I think you forgot to tell the most important person your plans.
It was all supposed to be different.
Look, all that matters is that we get you both to hospital and make sure he's okay.
He's so small. Can't care.
How can you not care, Ox?
He's not mine. I just need to get him to Adam and Julie safely, that's all. Thanks, Nicky.
For what?
For bringing him into the world. And for being there. You're brilliant.
I expected love.
If things carry on going this well, I might give you a rousing rendition of the Hallelujah chorus.
You did.
What the?
Tally, what the hell are you doing?
Just thought I'd pop by.
You just put a brick through my window!
It's not a good time. Got company.
Where is she then, eh? Where's she hiding? Oh, there she is. You thought you were being clever, didn't you, you cow? You thought I wouldn't know what you were up to?
Tally, what are you talking about?
Your face!
No, Tally!
Your
Tally,
lying,
get back!
devious face! I trusted you. I thought you were my friend. But you just wanted him all to yourself, didn't you? Is that why you told me to back off? Laura, you knew. You knew how much I love him, but you took him anyway.
Tally, this is ridiculous.
Shut up!
No, Tally. Now you calm down.
Oh,
Come
don't
inside.
you dare!
Let's
Don't
talk
you
about
dare tell me to calm down, hey? Why should I? When you use me and she's lied to me. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I haven't finished with you two yet.
Tally. Tally.
We're here.
Yeah, we are. We're here. We're going to go upstairs and meet you and your mummy and daddy now, aren't we? Yeah.
What's wrong?
He's still struggling with his breathing. He's really deteriorating.
What?
Move out the way! Can I have some help? Could someone find you, Brody?
It's England's biggest game since the Rugby World Cup final, the climax to the Six Nations live, next here on BBC One. And on BBC Three, see how BBC Talent found 3 new faces for our 2 medical dramas in Making It at Home.